Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back. This is our cozy and realistic nomad series where we play as General of the Minutemen, working to rebuild the Commonwealth one settlement at a time. And today we are building here part 2 of Jamaica Plain. I am trying to figure out the settings for recording on this new monitor that I have. Last time it was, no, 2 times ago it was super duper laggy, and then last time it was lower quality. This time we're trying to find the sweet spot between. I don't know, Preston. I'm talking. Either way, what I mean to say is just we're still trying to figure out settings here. Thank you for bearing with me on all of this. Love you all. Speaking of things you guys have helped me with, last time I complained that there are things outside of our settlement limit. Like if I scooch back, now we're here in the Jamaica Plain settlement. The trash can is right outside of that. And you in the comments told me that you can actually kick some items into the settlement limit and then scrap. That's brilliant. That's the most magnificent, satisfying thing I've ever seen. You are a hero who suggested that. I love you. Let's get the lid in here too. Oh, I don't even know where it went. Scrap that trash can lid. Oh, that feels good. That's magnificent. What a lovely, delightful start to this video. There are some things we did last time that I want to sort of undo, and there's some things I want to lean. That guy is through the wall. Lean into more. One of them is the plants. I do want to sort of take advantage of these natural spots like here to maybe put our plants instead of putting them in the middle of our fortress, because I would love if we could keep the middle of the fortress sort of just for the water generator. And also I think we can align these things better. That was another fantastic comment I got. Great suggestion. Love it. Gonna take it as soon as we can. So let's let's put some mute fruit down just in these spaces. I think they serve well as kind of planters. They look like planters, right? And that way we can feed this settlement. And I don't know how to make that guy not have to glitch through a wall to do this. He'll figure it out, I'm sure. He didn't seem too upset about having to go through like that. Because now, I wanted to, I guess we can't scrap these, but we can store them. And now we can get rid of the garden plot. And now we can, see if we align it better. That feels better to me. And we'll come on this side and do the exact same thing. This goes over here. Oh, we did kind of scooch this really close, so I don't know if we'll be able to replace the wall without moving it. We'll find out though. Oh yeah, we will. And that does look a lot better. Okay, good. Hello. You'll still be able to get out, don't worry. In fact, I will even open the door for you. Oh, now that's very unpleasant. Let's fix that. This should stay powered because we did it with the Wi-Fi glitch. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. This, nope. Oh, crap. There we go. Okay. I think that needs to stay there, and we'll swap the door instead, is what we'll do. There we go. And I actually feel like then, because there aren't plants out here, that these should be solid walls. Because there's not like a pretty thing to look into. Ooh, that's too far forward. There we go. That's where we want it. There's not like a pretty thing to look into because this is now more of a maintenance spot. You know what I mean? It would be cool though to put like a weightlifting bench. God, those cicadas are back. The sound design in this game, it really is magnificent because you don't like think about it as much. It just feels natural, honestly, until I recorded this video and thought about it from this perspective of like how is the recording of this going to sound. I never paid attention to the fact that there are cicada sounds in the lower half of the map. You go south enough in Fallout 4, cicadas. That's crazy. Okay. You see what I mean? Like this. I think this would be like a cool, you know, outdoor. You're taking advantage. If this opens this way, I think that gives us some more freedom to do this. That, yeah, it shouldn't need to be in dirt or anything, so I think that's, yeah. I think that's nice. I might change my mind about that, but I'm definitely sure that we don't want the mute fruit
Got
out
work
there.
to do.
Think go do your work. I'm not trying to talk to you. We do still definitely need lights in here. I am a little worried about, gosh, that generator is so loud. Where is the generator? Out here? That's not the generator I'm hearing. It is the water purifier. Okay. I am a little worried about the roof, the concrete roofs, because somebody pointed out the roofs don't necessarily stop rain from getting in. And I don't know if that's just the roofs that have the grate, or if that's all of the roofs, or if we want to try and replace them with like warehouse roofs that might, you know, be cool. Let's see if those would even snap. Because honestly, if they don't snap, there's no use for them here. Do we want a flat one, or would we want to try and add some more? Oh, that would be cool. Oh, but see, these don't snap. Okay. Let's try with this. Yeah. That's not going to snap to a concrete wall. Okay, good to know. And the cicadas again. The cicadas again. Gosh, I live in DC, where we had the Brood X cicadas. See, that one I understand that rain would get through. This one I'm hoping will be okay. But a few summers ago, we had that Brood X come through, and it was just, ooh, what checkpoint? What checkpoint? I don't have time to go defend a checkpoint. And that even isn't okay. I don't know what they need. There's a lot of checkpoints around here. Are there a lot of checkpoints around here? That's unrelated. That's why they don't need our help. They're just slightly less happy than 100%. At some point, I think it'd be so fun to do like big video where we go back and visit all these and see how many we can push up to. That's weird. That's wrong. See how many we can push up to 100% properly. This in miscellaneous. Where is this checkpoint? Oh, see, it's right there. It's right there. All right, quick little side quest. Across the graveyard? What is even happening? Oh, I can't get there like this, can I? This was a mistake. I already regret this. See, who... No, see, I can't get that way. Who's throwing a bomb when we're trying to build a lovely little Minutemen settlement? See, it's a good thing that we're doing this as like the reinforced bunker. Hello, excuse me. I am trying to build. Who are you? What's happening? It's the gunners? All right, let's take care of some gunners real quick. We still have, oh, I'm not holding a gun? Oh, no, I tried to go into VATS using V, which is how it is in Fallout New Vegas. That's unrelated to this game. This is going to be a really not a fun fight because we have God mode on, so I don't even think we're spending ammo. We're just going to knock out some headshots real quick. I shouldn't have done a little side quest in the middle of a cozy building video, because this is not as cozy. I'm sorry. I am really sorry. And it's not even a fun fight. I keep going into V for VATS. It's not even a fun fight because we have God mode on. But hopefully that'll help the Minutemen. Are you good?
This site belongs to the Minutemen.
I know, but are you good? I'm gonna go with yes. And now we can get back to work. I'm so sorry about that. Deeply unprofessional of the Minutemen. I forget that back in this game too, we can sprint. It really is. Every week I do one Fallout 4 build and then I do one Fallout New Vegas. And switching back and forth between the controls is so hard. Still gunshots going off. All right. Oh, what is happening? Preston, do you see? Our settlers posed with her gun in there like that's gonna do anything. Where?
Or me.
Okay. I don't see anything though, so are we good? Was it just like a blood bug floating around? This doesn't seem like a great place for a settlement with everything going on. Hello. All right. Let's get back to it. We still have our recruitment beacon going strong, which I think makes sense. We want to attract a few more people. We have our doctor's office in here, which I think also is wonderful. These turrets, these are pretty loud, or maybe the volume on my game is just loud right now. We still want to do barracks. Sort of shared barracks, which I think we could do at least 1, 2, 3 beds. Oh my god. Are we good? What's happening? I'm still getting stuck. Hey. What is happening? Just a raider? Get out of here. Hey. Knock it off.
Hi, how are you?
I'm stressed. Just kidding. I'm not stressed. I am having fun. That's bonkers. Are we good now? Are we good to get back to it? Okay. I think we're good to get back to it. So this, let's throw a door on this exit. Let's start fleshing out what we want to do inside of our bunker. Because this is sort of the path to the clinic and housing and farmland, but we're sort of naturally barricaded by the big buildings we can't build in. Hi. Which settler are you? I kind of forget who everybody is. We named one person Olivia. I know that, but I don't remember who Olivia is. I'm staying focused. I swear to God. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's up with me today. Okay. We have this wall just to like view the generator, which is kind of nice. We have this section that I think could be a store kind of nicely. So let's just start putting things down so we know how we want to do that. I think, I was going to say armor and weapons, but I actually think general trader makes a lot of sense for this. Like this could be general trader here, and then we put all their merch behind them there. That could be lovely. And then we can do some like seating and stuff as we walk around here. This could be a bedroom, but I think it might serve better too as a store as well, because then this could be more living quarters. So this could be more beds too. I think we said we could fit 4 beds in the house, so maybe 2, 3 beds up here. So we really don't need bedrooms down here. And then, okay, so what could this be? This could be our restaurant. We want a weapon shop. Oh, I didn't know this would fit. Oh, I guess not all of them fit. We could do weapons like this. Yeah, that can become weapons. This is the general store nook. And then this could become a bar, honestly. And then the room behind is like the food storage. Yeah. That's not terrible. I think we should do some lights in here because we're gonna want them. I don't know what kind, but I think we want to use the Wi-Fi glitch again and power some like conduits. Oh gosh, I might not even remember how to do this, but we're gonna try. Okay, so that's what we'll want to power. This will be our in-between state. We'll do wire to in-between, and then going through the wire, we'll get an imaginary wire, and then again going, nope. Did I not do this right? I might be too close. Yeah, I'm definitely too close. Let's, oh, it sounds like I still have a wire. Because we want to reach through the wire to that thing. And yeah, I think I did it too close. So let's... Okay, let's bring this closer this way. Because then, yeah, then I should be able to go through it. So Wi-Fi glitch, select through the first wire to get a ghost wire. Select through it again to attach a ghost wire. Put it back. Nope, never mind. That was wrong. That was wrong. Crap, I don't remember how to do this. Real wire to base. Select ghost wire. Place ghost wire. That's not right. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm pretty sure this was it. There we go. But I forget how to get it back to this one now. There we go. There we go. This should be powered up now. Ooh. Nope. That doesn't make sense. This isn't powered up now, right? I'm pretty sure it's not. We're just gonna check. Ooh. No, it does seem like it is. Because this would be too far away. Did that work? That was very messy. I'm sorry. That was a terrible explanation of what's going on. But I feel like if we just place a few of these around, then they'll help us, like, connect power. I guess we'll see if it worked. Because if this lights up, then it worked. All right. That was odd, but we'll do another one on this side. Okay. That's really nice. I'm just going to put lighting down where I want lighting. This to me seems more like a storage area, so we'll just do like a single bulb. There's the multiple bulb. I like that. Unless we want to go more industrial with this whole thing. That just, it doesn't provide a ton of light. What about these? That's... It's not nothing. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. It's not nothing. What about this? It doesn't really fit the vibe. Ooh, what about these? For a bunker, I actually don't hate that. What about the subway light? I don't like the way it looks. This, I don't mind. I actually think this might be the way we go for a lot of this. I might take that back after swapping out the string light, because I'm a sucker for the string light. Is that lit up? That doesn't even look lit up. These lights absolutely kill me. Track lights do anything for us? Yeah, but not to the degree that we'd need it. I don't want these string lights. These are neat, but not as bunkery. Is this brighter than the other kind? No, it's so dim. These are the ones we tried using in the vault that were just so dim as well. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Ugh, that's such a bummer because so many of these are so much prettier and tell us so much more in the world than just the bulb on a string. But I think we have to stick to the bulb on a string unless this does anything. It's fine. Like if we do it, can I do it right on the seam? That's not bad. Let's see how we'd have to space these out for that to be a reasonable. That's not terrible. You know what? It's not terrible, and I'm kind of sick of using the bulb on a string. So let's try these weird little radar lights. You know? This, I'm hoping we don't even need a Wi-Fi glitch, but maybe we do just to keep it consistent. I think I can do this better now. I'm getting too cocky with it, really. Wire to ground. Select imaginary wire. I'm picking bad angles to do this with. That's the issue. Ooh, that time. That went smoothly. Never mind. I think this is still powered up now. Okay. That is working. We'll need one on this side too. Let's just power up the whole thing while we can. That's nice. Okay, that one's no longer powered because we took away the conduit. Let's keep this consistent. We'll need a few more. That's okay. We'll keep that one. And then we'll probably... Will we need one here too? They don't go oh, maybe they do go vertically. Okay. Okay. That's coming together. Let's move this one over here so we can do both of these. And then we'll do one more over here to hopefully do these 3 lights all together. This is messy, but not as messy as I think it would be if we were trying to do this actually wired. Does the Wi-Fi glitch, does it feel like cheating to you more than like the pillar or the rug glitch? This is my first time using it. This is the first build we've used it in at all. So let me know what you think. Oh, that might have been the smoothest one yet. See, we just needed some practice. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's really good. I feel like we need a light on this side as well. There! Okay. That's lovely. That really helps. Yeah! We got the general, we got a bar, and we'll make this like a storeroom for the bar so they can actually sell things. And then maybe that means like a little table? I think the diner, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the diner set in here. Ooh. Oh, I wouldn't hate this at all. It feels properly industrial. Yeah. Yeah, I like that more than the bench, I think for sure. And then, is there a table that we can put the higher chairs on? Or do we need to use the counter? Because I think having more seating up against this wall would be nice. Although, this is our front door, so maybe we don't necessarily want that. Let's see how we feel about a table like this instead. Or this. Oh, there are so many options here, and they're all so good. This is going to be so cool. I don't mind that. It feels more condensed somehow than the big picnic table. And I like pulling the chairs back a little bit because then people will actually sit at them. Like, that's nice. Okay, and that's where the bar is. Ooh, that looks like a gap. I guess that is a gap. That's okay. Crafting. I want the stove. I want to do our usual, like, kitchen setup. With this. And then my favorite thing that goes with that is the little cabinet. Although, we do have... Oh, we have room for a proper counter here, don't we? Okay, maybe this instead. Maybe we do, like, proper fort. This build is... It takes so much steel and concrete that I think to do it without God mode on, you really... I think we're going to rug lich this in place. You really need to be collecting those materials. I'm going to move that out of the way, and then we're going to put this where we want it, because we'll use a rug. Probably a mat so we can leave it in place. Ooh, I don't want the whole floor. I just want to rug lich this counter to be right next to... Ooh, why doesn't it like that? That's still closer than we could get it before, so I'm happy regardless. Yeah, that works for me. Cooking surface. Actually, how would this look without it? Because it'll sink. Yeah, I don't like that as much. That was a mistake. Let's try again. Put it just over the edge like that. Maybe, yeah, maybe we can get a little closer to the stove this way. Oh, it even kind of glitches into it. That's marvelous. And then to make it less out of place, because we do want to keep it, I'll just do... I don't need to rug glitch this. I want the rug to get closer. You know what I mean? I want to rug glitch the rug. Oh, which I don't think it will. I wonder why. Oh well. Although, that can get weirdly on top. I still think it'll look more natural to have 2 rugs. Oh, I don't like a gap, but I don't want it to feel unrealistic. That's really lovely. Actually, we've got the 2 mats, we've got the counter, we've got the stove. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay, what else do you need if you're running a restaurant in a Minutemen bunker? Not even necessarily a restaurant. This is like commissary. You know what I mean? We can't grow our... Oh, I mean, we could. We could grow our own crops. We could have like an herb garden. Hold up, because how cute would that be as a little herb garden? Oh, it's already dark out, isn't it? Oh my god. This is... I'm just testing this. I have no idea if this will work. Oh, I didn't expect that to go right on top. Hold on. That won't let me grab both, will it? If I group select them, this is so dumb. Yeah, okay, that won't go there. But would it if I pillar glitched it? So dumb. Let's try using all of our glitches together. We might have to sleep off the nighttime. Although we did spend time making the light in here, so... Oh. That won't go here because this is here. If I store this, can I place it and then put the floor back? I would love someday to actually try and use like a place anywhere mod. I've never used it before, and I don't want to use it for this series, but I wouldn't be opposed to it in the future for like a different series, you know? Okay. Sometimes it likes this, so that's cool. But then sometimes it doesn't like it. Is that because this isn't dirt? No, that's dirt. That should work to go right there. But it might not work, and that's okay too. This whole thing is just a guess based on something I think would be cool. Let's try and space it out even more. We've had luck with that before too. Sorry, this is all in the dark. And I don't mean for it to be. Let's at least turn on the Pip-Boy light. Maybe that helps a little. It's not letting me group select. Why not? Can we not group select like that? Maybe not. No, doesn't seem like it. I was able to group select the plants the first time we tried this. I just want to put it in there. Hi, don't mind me. We should be thinking about too who can do what in our settlement here. It did look like it was green for a second at like one of these angles. This is... It'll go here. Why won't it go actually where I want it to go? This is dumb. I mean, it's not dumb. Hello. I thought you were assigned. Would you like a job? You're Olivia. I recognize you, actually. And I had in mind that you were going to be our medic. So let's see if we can't get you into a lab coat. Because I think the Minutemen would have a lab coat for you. Yeah, I'll take that. Except... we're doing this as a bunker build, so I would love got so quiet without the sounds of everything. I would love if you were wearing like armor with that, and you obviously can't be wearing that under armor. So what do I have for you that you could wear armor over? I wouldn't hate a mechanic jumpsuit, to be honest. Oh, but you can't wear armor over that, can you? Right? You'll take off the, yeah, I don't mean for her to be naked. I'm sorry. What do we have that can go under armor but makes sense for a doctor? You know what I mean? I keep saying, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? How do road leathers look? So she could wear both, but it's not very medical. I would just love if she had on combat armor. We can try it with suspenders and slacks. I don't think it's going to work. We can try it with a vest. And let's try it with a t-shirt. Okay, we tried the mechanic jumpsuit. That didn't work, so I'm going to take it back. Lab coat, I'm going to take back. Can you wear suspenders and slacks? No. Can you wear sweater vest? No. Can you do the t-shirt? No. Okay. I'll take that back. I'll take that back. You can do the road leathers. I swear there's like a flannel shirt. Let's try the undershirt. Or is that what we already tried? I don't think so. Hey, that worked, right? Yeah. Okay, she can do the undershirt, and that to me, that looks like field medic to me. I am good with that. Now, do we like the leather piece? That kind of looks medically. I don't hate that. And then we can save the combat armor for the Minutemen in the settlement. Okay, let's see. Do I have more leather armor pieces that I can give her? Yeah, I think I've collected a bunch of them. So let's give her an arm and a leg and another arm and another leg. And then we could give her the Minutemen hat. We've got a militia hat. Let's see how that looks. I don't want the sunglasses to be like opaque is the word I'm looking for, but I wouldn't hate if she had some sort of glasses. The bandana is going to go over her face. I think we don't want that, but I'm still giving it to her to try. I don't know. It's always worth a try. These, do they wear them over their eyes or like above their head? We're going to try a few things because she also, remembers, she has the chem set up. So I wouldn't hate if we give her something more to cover her face for, safety. I'm not going to take her bottle cap. She can hang on to her hooded rags. I don't know if she's like attached to those. But we'll armor her up. I'll take back the metal arm. I'll take back that. I'll take back that. We'll try the skull bandana. Yeah, that covers her face. Although I don't hate it as much as I thought I would, because if she's making chems in her chem lab, she'd want it to cover her face. And it does kind of look medical, like scary medical. Let's try the sunglasses. Yeah, I don't like that they like cover her eyes. Same with the welding goggles. They look a little goofier than I would like. And the wraparound goggles. Oh, I don't hate the hat. I think I like the skull bandana the most, which is unexpected to me. But I think that's it. I love that. Oh, I love that. I also did not realize they were twins until I took off the hood. All right, Olivia, you're coming with me. We are going through the bunker to this back exit down here into your clinic, which also needs some lights, I think. I don't think we're gonna keep this generator out here. Gosh, it is really dark. Let's sleep until morning. I know it's hard to see things that I'm doing in the dark. Let's do a solid 12 hours, so that we might wake up a little earlier. I don't know when the sun comes up in this game. Haven't stayed around to figure it out, but I'm hoping by like 6 or 7. I wonder how we're doing on the lagging. I'm sure you guys will let me know. I would love if we only have the one generator to deal with. So I might do yet another Wi-Fi conduit, which is that was hard. That was hard for me for a second, which is right here. I do love that this one is being nice and quiet for us. Okay. Ground. Why did it look like it could go to two things? What's it go? Oh, it's not actually connecting to anything. Okay. So, ghost wire to conduit. Snap it back here. Then we can get rid of that. And I'm hoping this means that we don't need to do another generator out here. If we just go like this. And since we're out of the bunker now, I'm fine with using a bulb on a string instead. Because that, it just lights so well. That's so much better. That's so much better. Oh my God. I also feel like now we could do some art behind her or something. The Minutemen flag, honestly, it wouldn't be bad because we're, you know, a Minuteman aligned clinic. And I don't know, it just feels so dry back here. I would love to give her like a rubber mat or something. There, see, that's honestly, that's lovely. Olivia's really, she's set. Yeah. Okay. I love the clinic. That's looking great. I think that a sign on here would be nice. And maybe even if I scooch the power conduit like this, then we wouldn't need extra wires. And this doesn't need to be anything clever. I think just spelling out clinic. C-L-I-N-I C is good enough for me. Well, unless we have an arrow. There are arrows somewhere. Like this? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I think... Is this... Do we like this more? There are more arrow options than I anticipated. Let's try and fit this one here. Let's try the other way. I don't know why that first one gave me the ick, but it did. And now this one doesn't want to play nice at all. I wonder why. Alright, let's go back to this one. It really? Okay. That's fine. I'm good with that. I think it's lovely. Yeah. That's Liv's. There you go, girl. I would love, since we've put the mute fruit here, to grab, no, I do want to go into wood, but I want to go into stairs and just get the shorter stair like this. Yeah. It doesn't need to actually connect to anything. I would just like, if I can believe they can get to the mute fruit a little easier. Oh, we're the size. I just realized how high the size limit is already. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, we might have to kick some more stuff into, oh, I forgot we were working on this. We might have to kick some more stuff inside our settlement to be able to scrap it. I don't know what I'm trying to do with this. That's definitely not what I meant to do. I think let's just replace the floor that we were working on. Wow, I didn't realize how high that build limit was. Oh no, that's upsetting, honestly. I thought we could go a lot further here. Let's finish this little kitchen structure, and I think I want like a container. Yeah. This could just be a spot for a little, no, it can't be a spot for a little cooler. Not big enough. That's okay. It's a weird little nook. And it wasn't really there on purpose. I guess it would be in miscellaneous if I want like the ice machine or something. Oh, I wouldn't hate a sink. I wouldn't hate a sink at all. That's perfect. Where is the ice thing? I like the idea of like a dispenser. I might like it more on that side. But we'll see if I can't. I thought the ice machine... Is it in decorations miscellaneous? It could be. Yeah, I think this is too big because we only have the one entrance. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's a lovely little... That's where they can store more food. Although storage, I do think they need more storage, even if we can't fit it into the ice machine. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. In fact, I wouldn't be mad if it's just a cooler at the base of this. Just something that makes me think they've got like, I don't know, maybe it's just even like herbs on hand, you know? And we can put some in here. Like a melon blossom, something that doesn't need to be refrigerated, but that they can sprinkle on top, you know? Corn. Yeah, I said melon blossom. We'll go with melon blossom. There. Now they can cook, they can serve drinks, they can wash their hands before food prepping, which is important. And it'll be here. Do you have a job? Are you the other yeah. I think I'm naming you Farina. I'm pulling a lot of these names from a book I'm reading.
I just want to trade a few things.
Hi.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what she can wear. Because I think we kind of want to do the same thing of like outfit they can put stuff over. Oh, the flannel shirt and jeans. I feel like that's what I was looking for. We're going to give her a few things to see what'll go over them. Green shirt. Hey, chest piece does go over the green shirt. And it'll stay over the flannel shirt. I think the flannel shirt is appropriate for her work in like bar. Yeah, I think I like the flannel shirt best. I don't really like the hat now that I see it. I don't like taking away their original clothing because, like, I don't know. Maybe they love it. Let's try a knit cap on her. It's not the worst. Metal helmet. Oh, I hate the metal helmet. That's an easy no. I mean, we could do the TV box, but I feel like no, that's a different vibe than what we're going for here. Hat. We could also do the jack-o'-lantern mask, but this isn't Pumpkin Jack's. Let's try these two things. I don't like that. I do like the militia hat because she is in the bunker part properly. So we'll take back these other things and we will give her more armor, which I do have a bunch of. Arm, leg, arm, other leg. Usually we don't take the time to equip our settlers, but I think here, this is nice. Hey, don't walk away. I'm trying to assign you. Hey. I don't know why you're making this difficult. Will you work here? Thank you. Okay, that gives her somewhere, and she can cook in here, which is lovely. We still need to set up the weapons emporium. Beds. So, okay. If we need to cut this bunker in half because we run out of size, we can. It's not the end of the world, but what we can't do is not have beds for them. Oh, so I was going to say let's do the beds up here, but if we need to cut down to size, I think that's what would be cut, right? And then the beds would just be like here. Crap, okay. Okay. So I'm thinking general store stays here. Then the bar. Can I cut this off? Like, will a wall go between these things? I don't think it will. But you see what I'm thinking? If we could like wall this off. Yeah, we're so close to the upper size limit already. That is crazy. So we'll condense, and that's totally fine. If we split here, I think that's fine, because this is, I'm thinking this becomes like the living area, you know what I mean? Try a few things. Can this be the weapons store? I might have to cut the size of the weapons store in half, but that would be okay. I wish we were doing a clothing store instead, just because the clothing store actually does something for happiness and weapons doesn't, but that's okay. Okay, so if this becomes the weapons store, we got weapons here, we got general, like, commissary supplies here, we've got food here, then this could become a living area. What's outside this? Yeah, we don't have more room to go back there. Okay. Wow, I really like the way we've done this floor plan. If you're using mods, ooh, that snaps. That's really interesting. I didn't expect that to snap. If you're using mods to go past the build limit, this would be a wonderful place to do it. But I think because we're not, I think this upper level has to go. We're just too strapped already, which is crazy. That's okay though. It's nice to know that we could do it. And it's nice to have something to give up to make this more possible. Because I would rather, honestly, it feel really well built out than just big. Something's wrong here. Is this... Uh-oh. How did I do the other one? Yeah, I think it needs to be lower. It's just not snapped in the right place right now. Let's move this out of the way. And this out of the way. How did we do this before? Does it need a floor to snap onto? Is that kind of the issue? I think it does. Okay, hold on, because this... I think we do upper floor. Because then it can come over and snap. Yeah, then it'll snap to that floor better. It's still a little odd, right? Nope, that's how it is. Okay. That's fine. As long as it's all enclosed, I feel fine about it. Put that up higher. Put that up higher. She still has her restaurant. And that's kind of nice that now the restaurant is a little more sectioned off. We're back in the green, so that's good. And if we can take a half wall... No, the half walls are too high. This is so interesting. We could... I think. We could make this separate. I'm just gonna try. Does it not go there? Hold on. Because it would be nice if they could have... No, I guess not. I'm undoing so much of what we had done. I'm so sorry. We could really keep the bunker. Structure. I mean, then too, we don't even need like that, because we could just... I'm moving this here temporarily. I think we'd have to do another one. Can this close that off? No? Yeah. Let's try from this side, because we don't need access to this, because that's not going anywhere. We don't have room. Right? I don't know why. Or is it just this that I just put down that it doesn't like? No, it doesn't seem to like this at all. Yeah, I think we've given... Oh! That puts it back. Oh, hold on, though, because we could do... We might just have to mix the pieces that we were using. Concrete and shack. Where is it snapping? I hear a click. Not anywhere close. All I wanted was a doorway. It's asking for too much. Alright, let's put it back to how it was. I'll live. Please go back. Oh gosh, I got really, really worried for a second there that I undid everything we did. Alright, we'll redo what we did, and then I think we'll call it here to build more next time. Because if these... Oop, that's not the way. Why won't you go the other way? You'll clip this way, but you won't click this way? Oh well. Can we do this with wood? And then I can still get the doorway I want? No. And the other doorways we have, like warehouse, are gonna be too high. Can I pillar glitch though? I feel like we've pillar glitched this before. I know we did not have any luck pillar glitching the carrot that I wanted to. Oh, it went green for like half a second. Is that on purpose? Maybe? I don't know why. But who am I to question? Okay, that's gonna be lovely because then we can do beds in here. Which we'll just put down. I know people have mixed opinions on these like hospital beds. I love them because they feel like they belong in a barracks. But I don't blame you if you don't, because they are kind of spindly. We'll come back. We'll decorate this properly as a bedroom. Oh, but I think that's going to be really nice because now we've got more of a sense of like, they come out, they have this dining area. Let me exit workshop mode. They have this entrance, which, oh, I forgot we put the flag there. That's just marvelous. We'll do some sort of sign here. We'll build out this general store area, which will serve as like their commissary. We'll build out the weapons store. And then we'll come over here. We have the clinic. We'll have to build this out too. So I am glad that we sacrificed some floor plan to give us that size limit back because we're gonna need it. I didn't realize it was so low in this settlement. I don't feel like we've been doing anything crazy. Is there anything else I can kick into the settlement to scrap? Because that was fun. Like this. Can I move any of this? Doesn't look like it. Can I move the car? I don't think so. That just is what it is. We might have to put some extra walls down to make sure this is like walled off properly. Hey girl.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Of course.
You probably need something too. But you're gonna be my farmer. Let's give you farmhand clothes. I like that the farmhand clothes have like gloves on them, because it, to me, makes it more realistic that they'd be handling plants. Let's actually give you a militia hat. And a good chest piece. Dang, I thought that would go on top of the farmhand clothes. Never mind. We'll come back to her. We'll come back to you. But I think for now, we're out of time. Thank you so much for joining me today, the General of the Minutemen, as we work together to make the Commonwealth safer, one settlement at a time. I hope you enjoyed this video. We are getting closer to figuring out the lag setup, the new monitor. Thank you for being patient with me. This is all very new to me too. Reading comments are my favorite part of every week. So if you liked this video, or if you hated it, if you would have done things differently, or if you liked specific things, please let me know. I love, love, love reading the comments. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
I got word of a settlement that needs our help. I'll mark the location on your map.